Hello and welcome, and thank you for coming by today. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We're here in this community every single day, and we're here to practice being present this year. That's what the conversation is about this year. Being present to our own lives is the practice. So, without further ado, we'll just turn on the music and give ourselves a couple breaths to drop in and release some of this outside stimulation. So for me, it works best if I close my eyes and reduce the stimulation coming in. I begin with the top of my head, relaxing, releasing the forehead from all the crinkles. And just let that softness kind of slowly come down my face. Now it gets hung up a bit in my cheeks because the facial expressions hang on a bit. So softening all of that, letting it come down to the neck, maybe doing a couple neck stretches, maybe not. Relaxing the shoulders, noticing the posture, feeling the breath, letting the breath slow way down, and coming into inhabiting our body, being present for the message that we're offered today. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo is the message we're receiving this year. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo, New York Times best-selling book, described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. This being present is an interesting practice. I'm a firm believer the more we practice anything, the more we receive out of it. So we have to decide what, of course, we want to practice. This is a very interesting field I'm finding with my practice. And it just makes me want to dive deeper and deeper into it. Some of you may know that I had the wonderful opportunity to do a 5-month training with Eckhart Tolle and Kim Ang this past year, 2023. I think it was May through October. What a wonderful experience it was. It was through his School of Awakening, and the course was Becoming a Teacher of Presence. I love that I went for that, did that. But to follow it up with this messages this year that Mark Nepo is offering us is really allowing my practice to take root in me like a healing medicine. And part of this is because we're here every day. This consistency, is everything to me. For me anyway, it's not about how much. It's the little drop of water in that stone that creates the hole. Just a gentle drop. Not drilling a hole through it. Gentle drop of water. It's the consistency though, and it gets through this thick head. That's the beauty of practice. Because all we have to do is do it. Go through the motions more or less, and it has an impact. So a lot of my practices have started with just going through the motions. Now, this is where our finesse comes in and our practice of practice. What kind of practice do we want to have? What kind of practice could we have? The message we're offered today for this day number 1915 is titled The Courage to Join. The Courage to Join. There's a quote offered to us by Coleman Barnes. The real story comes from a love source that cannot be understood with intellect, but known only as a person is known. Let's take a breath with that. Living in modern times has turned us into watchers, placing a sliver of distance between us and everything we meet. It is this watching that disheartens our days, that takes the color out of the earth and makes the songs of time sound flat. This distance. The Native American view on this is healing. With respect for all aspects of creation, we are asked to honor whatever we see. Rock, rain, fence, or stranger, as a member of our family. By honoring all things as living, the courage to join with the universe becomes a manner of being that can happen even while sitting still. In knowing the world this way, there is no such thing as metaphor. The wind is not like God's voice. The wind is God's voice. Memories are not images of loved ones returning to us. They are the spirits of loved ones visiting us. It takes courage to remove the sliver of distance that we carry around our necks. But the reward is a world alive and not dead. Such courage lets the juices of the world flow. Let's take a breath with that and just sit with that for a couple breaths. Just let it come in and settle. Breathe with it. How does it feel? Do we feel the distance that he's talking about? The wind is not like God's voice. The wind is God's voice. That makes it feel closer. I get it. Memories are not images of loved ones returning to us. They are the spirits of loved ones visiting us. It feels closer. It certainly does. So it takes courage to remove the sliver of distance we carry around our necks. But the reward is a world alive and not dead. So this courage does it take courage? I'm not feeling that it takes courage. I'm feeling it takes a change in perception for me. Living in modern times has turned us into watchers. I get it. This places a sliver of distance now. I feel it. Between us and everything we meet, life. This book is a lot about the life we're missing out on. The wind is not like God's voice. The wind is God's voice. The meditation we're offered today asks us to sit quietly and center ourselves. So let's do that. Let's sit quietly and center ourselves. Release the jaw, do it all. Be here, come here. 100% if you can. And try again. A lot of things drawing us away. Bring it back. Keep bringing it back. Keep bringing it back. Practice bringing it back. Practice bringing it back. Just keep practice bringing it back. And after a time of centering yourself, imagine that the things about you, the window, the tree, the rug, the bed, the door, they're all alive in the way that the plants are alive. And as you breathe, feel their energies breathe. Just go in it. Give it a shot. Visualize this. Imagine that the things about you, just imagine these things about you, the window, the tree, the rug, the bed, the door, whatever it is, imagine they are alive in the way that the plants are alive. And then as you breathe, feel their energies breathe. Relax the jaw, breathe with it. And through your heart's beating, take the chance to welcome them. May you be soothed and loved by energies, all the energy that surrounds you. May you welcome breath into your body and peace into your soul. Take a deep breath. Feel that breath circulate. And then let the breath go. Relax the jaw. Gently open your eyes. The courage to join. Join. How much distance is there between us, you, me, and life? These things, all of it. Can we feel closer? Can we feel more connected? This is our experience of life. Thanks for coming by to practice today. As always, I appreciate your presence and deep and honest gratitude. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow.